Hello. I created a new calendar. I did a lot of work on this program. This is pretty neat. But at the same time, I'm learning what I'm doing is I'm going through it. It goes through. It creates its own INI files, initialization files, and I'll show you that. I'm going to delete two of these. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the software to delete them, and I'm going to show you that the software deletes them. And the program is actually right here, but I made a link to it right over here. So I'll go ahead and start it, and then I'll show you how it works. It's pretty neat. I'm going to give the source code after I make sure it works well. But you can see here's the calendars. Um, and you'll see as I select it, I'll delete it. Look, it has stuff in here. It's pretty neat. It says that. And I can delete
Hey,
delete that. If I want to delete that one, I can just say yes and delete it, and you'll see it'll disappear over here. Here's another one I created. I just created this, and I'll say delete it. I don't need it. Well, I made it around, but you see it's gone over here. But anyway, it's just a calendar like this.
Đi vô đây, đi vô đây.
Here's the bottom of the
there's the bottom of
arch.
the arch.
I just keep going all the way down. It loads each video as I'm going through, and you can populate it. You can either do it in the INI file and create your own INI file, or you can use the software to do it to generate it. But it's very easy to do. It's pretty neat.
This is
So I'll
from
show
this
you
is
how
this
you can
is
create a
crazy.
new one, and I'll just call it a new calendar. And again, this could be used for a lot of different things, not just as a calendar. It can be used to run software. It could do all kinds of stuff. It could run tests for you. It can do all kinds of stuff. But it's pretty neat. It's based on what you want the software to do. Um, it's kind of like a framework, basically. But here's this. I'll just do that little number. I'll select an image, um, videos, pictures. I'm just going to grab something out of here. Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's pretty good. I'll say this was in Sacramento, California. I'm just going to put a date in here because I don't know, I don't remember the actual date. I know it was in March sometime. I think it was around that time frame. It was in here somewhere. I think it was in here somewhere. I don't need that part anymore, but now I want to put a video in here, and I'll select Sacramento, just so you know that it works. And that's where I was in Sacramento, and was in Sacramento, California, alerting the police, FBI, lawmakers, and governor of California to the crimes in which your police and some of your citizens have committed against me. That's pretty good. So I'll go ahead and add that one in, and that one's in there. I'll just grab something else. I'm just showing you that this works. I'll go to another one and get another picture of, I don't know, whatever I can find in here. How about this guy? And then I'm going to, I already grabbed it, so I'll cancel that. All right. I'm going to change this. I'm going to say San Antonio, Texas. That, and when I was there, that was in October of last year, I think. I haven't selected the 2025. It should have been 2020. Yeah, actually, it was 2025. This was in October, though, of 2024. I was there in October 2024. Select a video. This is where I insulted a sheriff in San Antonio, Texas, to try to get him to investigate the crimes in which your police have committed against me. I'll change this to San Antonio, Texas. There we go. I'll go ahead and just add that one. Add a row. You can update too. You can update. You can take some one of these and say, well, I'm not really happy with that date. So since I've got this one selected, I'm going to say I want the date to change. Maybe I was there around the 14th. I'm not really sure, but you can just say update. Now change the date, and then when you're done, you can save it. And now, it's got it over here, and you can see that it actually created it. It created both all the data inside here. So anytime it starts up, it's going to read these files. It's going to see them in here. So here's a
Hey, I
second
just
minnow.
came
Hey,
from
I
the
just
state
came from the
capitol
state
again,
capitol again,
reporting the crimes
reporting the
again
crimes again
to the
the
California
California
State
and then
Police.
Police. Here's the next one.
Hey, this
Hey,
is the
this is the
Alamo. I'm
Alamo. I'm
trying
installed this
again
shit.
to
This
make
is
the
funny.
police
To
one,
make the police one.
and this is the
And
Alamo.
this is the Alamo.
Here.
Here. There's a sheriff right in front of me, right in this
Anyway, I'm
area.
trying to get
Anyway,
back
I'm
to
trying to
it
get back to
as soon
it
as
as
soon as I
soon as,
can.
I can.
It's just you
It's
can't
just you
make the
can't
police
make the
tell the
police
truth,
tell
even
the
though the
truth, even
police
though the police
know that they're
know that
liars.
they're liars.
Can't make them tell the
Can't
truth.
make them tell the truth.
I gotta go.
I gotta go. Anyway, I thought you'd like that. Now I'm going to show you that it reads the files when it starts up again. Um, so I'll just close it, and then I'll go ahead and start it again, and it's going to it sees that file now. It sees that file. It wasn't there before, and now it's there. And now it sees
Hey,
it, and it loads it.
hey,
Just like
this
it
is
loads these.
this
So it reads
this is.
the initialization
I
file, and it loads, whatever data is in the initialization file to do whatever you need
Hey,
to do.
Trent, I just saw this bridge
But I
out
thought
here.
that was pretty neat because these are the initialization files. And well, anyway, that's the software. I'll give the code away. I want to test it a few more times and make sure it works really well before I give it away to somebody and kind of make it, the code's kind of sloppy at the moment. It's got a lot of stuff I just added today. So have a good day.